Hello, lovely Leos. Thank you very much for joining me for your March reading for 2019. This is going to be a general reading for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising. So if you'd like to check out your trilogy, I would recommend you do that, just so you can see what else is coming through for you over the course of the next month. But I'm Lorian. Thank you very much for joining me. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you're subscribed, thank you. And just make sure that you click on the notification bell so you are updated every time I upload a video, because I know some people don't actually get the fact that I've uploaded. Rest assured, I am still uploading the monthly readings. All right. This is going to be interesting to see what comes through for you guys. So I'm just going to see, yes, what comes up. If you're interested in a personal reading, as these are just general, click on the link below and you can see all the information as to how to get in touch and the additional readings that I offer. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, at the bottom you have the wish card. Yay! I'm so happy. And I just saw the clock and it said 111, so there we go. So the actual bottom card is the ghost card. It's the energy that goes through the deck to the top to inform our basically energies. That's what's going on in March. So you have the wish card, which is really nice. This gives such a beautiful sense of well-being. This is basically saying that you will get what you wish for or what you're looking for, and you should be very, very happy when that happens. But also you have just underneath the Ace of Cups, so it could be about an emotional new beginning for you on the way. Either way, I feel like there's something coming in that's going to really help you in the course of this month, and I honestly believe that you're going to have some game changers coming in quite a bit too. So going from left to right, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and the Empress. And then underneath we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So two major arcanas, really, really strong for you, Leo. I'm just going to see what information comes through as well. I will do a little bit of astrology just to kind of vibe in and see what else is coming through for you. But honestly, it feels like there's a lot of change and you're feeling psychically aware, more in tune with who you're meant to be and what you're meant to be doing. The new moon in Pisces on the 6th of March, which is actually going to be in your 8th house of spirituality, but also this is taboo things. This is maybe things you don't tend to want to talk about. So you're probably going to have this feeling of, I want to explore something here, I want to build on something, partners, resources, or endings, career change, you know, sexuality, occult sciences like witchcraft and stuff like that. So you may be wanting to just kind of reflect a little bit on this. Also, Mercury retrograde in Pisces may give you a little bit of scope to hang back and consider it a little bit. So it could be that you want to communicate well with your partner about how you feel emotionally or how the intimacy is going, and they don't really understand what you're talking about because of Mercury retrograde. So it could be a thing like, so just be aware as to your intuition and what it's telling you to do. But the Queen of Pentacles brings you such a beautiful, down-to-earth, motherly kind of nature here. I feel that with this one in particular, she is kind of telling you there's something that maybe you need to organize. You know, maybe with your home, maybe with your personal possessions like your car or your, you know, something that just needs to be a little bit tender love and care. Maybe your finances just need to be checked off from the bills and stuff, because maybe things are actually being left out or kind of undone in a way. But if you know what I mean, there's something that just feels like it's undone. So this sheet actually encourages you to get things organized, to make your living space clear and how you want it to be. So I think that's kind of a good basis to have for March, just kind of making sure that everything you need that you can control is done and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Similarly, though, you do have the Knight of Pentacles underneath her, so he comes forward with a sense of efficiency, routine. It may be that you're looking into a different routine for a new job. Maybe you're going to start commuting somewhere, or maybe you are looking to invest in something different. So you may even want to be looking at a new route to work. You may be looking at a new car or a new way of getting to work, but it certainly feels like there's something else that you're planning here. And I think that the sooner you do that, the better in March, because we will be in shadow phase from late February onto the 5th. So as soon as you can, I would recommend that you maybe look into how you can best certify things and solidify your plans first. Like how you're going to get to an event, or what events you want to go to, or just kind of these plans that may have been half-hearted before, but now you're kind of looking as to how you can further that and how you can communicate that in the best way possible. Interestingly enough, you do have the star here that is about saying that, you know, spirit has your back. Spirit has this saying of generosity and serenity, inspiration. They're not going to intervene and do things for you, but they are going to guide you on the right path. And I think the full moon in Libra on the 21st of March, that is actually in your third house of communication. So I do think that you're going to be able to connect with your spirit guides or connect with the universe or whoever you believe in order to get that guidance, in order to get that sort of flow. Also, the third house is about short trips or daily trips, sales, that kind of feeling of just competition. You know, how you put yourself out there. What is your brand? What is your personal image that you want people to have? So it could be that they are helping you in order to heal some past issues that maybe affect how you see yourself now. And how you are going about this will be illuminated when the full moon is in Libra on the 21st of March, because you also have the Six of Cups. So it could be a little bit of nostalgia, like, oh, I wish my brother was here, I wish my auntie was here, I wish something was different, I wish I hadn't said that thing to my best friend in, you know, third year, or something that just feels like it has affected you ever since it happened all that time ago, and you haven't really done much healing on it. You think you maybe have done a little bit, but maybe something stopped you from going forwards. Maybe this is a thing in your 8th house, which the new moon starts off, to kind of say, well, this is a bit taboo for me, I don't like looking back. But with the benefit of the full moon in Libra, you're actually going to be able to create some sort of balance. You're going to see things change. Your communication is going to change. And also, you are getting supported by spirit in order to resolve or have that innocence resolved from the issues that maybe have affected you from when you were little. I think this is like a childhood thing, or certainly your youthfulness coming in here. So maybe you're going to be healing some stuff there, missed opportunities, reconciling that within yourself, and just sort of feeling like you have got the power within you to move forwards and naturally break away, say, you don't own me anymore. This regret, this feeling of powerlessness, you can't change it. That's going to change for you anyway, because you're looking things in a different manner. And I already believe that with Venus in Aquarius for most of the month, which is actually in your 7th house of spouses, public, you know, foreign countries, that kind of thing, you're probably going to be feeling more nurturing in that area. So it could be that you're wanting to be a bit frivolous and being a bit like, you know, Venus can tend to give you a little bit of frivolity. And maybe you want to take a little trip somewhere different. Maybe you want to do something different in how you deal with others or your social circle, or, you know, how you deal with the people's perceptions of you. So maybe that is something you want to play with. But also, you do have a really strong vibe with the Empress. So she comes forward with a sense of motherhood, abundance, senses, nature, and she is a 3 card, and 3s are all about communication. As we've seen, you've got the 3rd house involved here, you have this one coming through, Libra's very strong for you, so it just feels like there's a culmination of things coming into the woodwork, coming out of the woodwork here, that you're probably going to best, you're going to be really, really better this and smack it down and be like, no, I'm in control and you can't take me down, essentially. But it could also be knowing that your power means something different. I feel like there's something that you realize, like, oh, so this is what I'm meant to do. Maybe you realize you're meant to be a healer. Maybe you realize that you're meant to do something different or in addition to what you're already doing. And that leads you to a culmination of, oh, okay, so I'm going to take myself on this new direction. This could be a culmination of things that you started or considered on the 21st of January, actually, and where you had that big full moon eclipse in your first house of how you see yourself, your path through life, your appearance, your body, the fundamental things that make you you. So it could be that this is now changing you. It could also be that you are sort of packing something up. This is a bit like, okay, so bit disappointed as to my choices or as to how things went for now. I'm going to sort out that, or I'm going to sort that out, and I'm going to change this, and I'm going to maneuver myself into a new direction. So it could be that you're actually developing this sensitivity, this awareness, this self-awareness that really does complete everything else. And I do feel that, Leo, you are one of the most nurturing, very strong signs in the zodiac. You're very, very warm, and I think people really do like you, but there's also a sense of taking advantage of that. And maybe your ego gets you into a bit of trouble now and again because, well, people perceive it as ego, and it's really not. It's just really a self-assurance, like, I am good at what I do, or I am pretty, or I am handsome. And you don't have to dress that up in bells and whistles. It's just a self-assuredness that other people are very jealous of. So it could be that what you've been wishing for is to get out of that. And it is maybe to have some more self-confidence because people have been battering you down, saying, you're not allowed to be this confident. Who says? And who says you're not worthy of having a stable career? Who says you're not worthy of having love that you desire from other people? Who says you're not worthy of having this change of intimacy with somebody else? I think this is really coming forward to say you're questioning yourself, but there's also a power that's coming in with the Empress here. So it could be that you feel more like you can communicate with yourself, which therefore helps you communicate with others. I'm not saying this is a be-all end-all of it, because we are in Mercury retrograde, so the conversations you start now will continue, I think, into April and May, because if they're with yourself, you can take the time to do it. If they're with other people, what Mercury retrograde tends to do is make people misjudge what it is you're trying to say. Sometimes it can work in our benefit, sometimes it can be upside down, back to front, do-si-do, all the sort of thing. But I think that it will just be a foundation, a starting block for you to start the changes that you need. Okay, so I've been using these in personal readings lately. So these are the Nature's Whispers Oracle card. So that is going to really come through for you. So what does Leo need to know for the month of March? What does beautiful Leo need to know for the month of March? Leo. Okay. Oh, laughter. So, laughter here is a 2 card, but it's also an 11. So it could affect your income and your wealth and your sort of family life, but it could also, because it's an 11 card, it could also affect your side ventures, your social life, and your job and career. So again, I feel like this is about how you're being perceived and what you want to do with your life. However, the main thing is you just need to have a good time, Leo. Some of the best times and the biggest belly laughs I have experienced have been with people with heavy Leo in their chart, whether they're Leo Sun, Leo Rising. They are basically, Leo, you're the natural comedians of the zodiac. You really know how to have a good time. You know how to just take the bull by the horns and just go with it. I had a lovely, one of my best friends, she went on a road trip with me, and I'm the sort of person who wants a plan. She just said, nope, let's just see where the road takes us. And it was one of the best days ever. And I think this is what you need. You need a bit more laughter in your life in March. You need to maybe not take things so seriously, even though March wants you to demand to take it seriously. You know, this is something that you just need to kind of evolve into. Remember your laughter, remember the funny side, the things that make you giggle, the things that tickle your fancy, you know? And I think that will take you onto a different vibration. If you just laugh things off rather than think, oh crap, what does this person think of me now? This is going to be very therapeutic for you. Just have a laugh, watch something stupid, go out with friends that make you giggle, call that person you haven't spoken to in a while, either Skype them or, you know, FaceTime and do something and just have that laugh, because I think that is something that you really need to embrace this month. Mercury retrograde can be very trying, so I think if you make light of it, it's naturally going to put you in a better position. But Leo, I hope that this helps you. I really do, and I wish you all the very best of luck. Take care. Let me know in the comments below how things go for you, and if you'd like a personal reading, or if you just appreciate what I do, you can buy me a coffee down below, or if you want to be involved on Patreon and support me that way and get extra content, you can do there. But I really do just hope that you have the best of months despite the troubles that may be around you, and I look forward to speaking to you guys